Hi everybody, it's Ashley from Posh Crochet Patterns. Today's tutorial is this really beautiful Easter cross pattern. I made this into a washcloth. I suppose it's a little bit bigger than the traditional washcloth. Uh, it could be used as a handkerchief. This would be also a great gift for Easter, for Christmas. I know my family would love to have this for Christmas, especially, but this would also be a good Easter gift. This would be a good baptism gift or christening gift um, for babies and stuff, or just to have for yourself to put on your dresser with your Bible. I think it's very pretty. I really like this pattern a whole lot. I want to try to let you all get a better look at it. It's a filet cross. This is just about almost 9 inches across. And 10.5 inches tall. And it's actually fairly easy. It's not hard at all to make this. And following along with me, I think you will have no problem making this. This is made out of 100% cotton yarn. This is a very soft yarn. It's not the rough yarn, so it's very soft. I thought that would look nicer with the cross. I used Mainstays 100% cotton yarn. I purchased this at Walmart for just a little over $3 for one whole skein. It is a medium 4-weight yarn. It comes with 180 yards in this whole skein. The recommended hook size for this yarn is a 5mm, but I chose a much smaller hook because of the double crochets. I wanted the double crochets to be a bit smaller. So the hook size I used for this is a 3.125mm crochet hook. And I also purchased this hook from Walmart. If you was to choose to make this pattern in, say, crochet thread, then it would be much smaller, which I've been thinking about doing that actually. I've been thinking that would be really pretty, wouldn't it, as like a handkerchief? Because I imagine if I used crochet thread, then it would probably be about that small. But like I said, this is very pretty. It's very nice. As far as I know, I haven't seen anyone else make this type of pattern before. Like this and as the cross. So this is very different. It's very unique. And I design all my patterns myself. And there's actually a really nice story behind this. I struggled, like I pictured this in my mind, and I struggled all week trying to make this. And I was listening to church over the phone, and literally within minutes of listening to the church sermon, I was able to figure this pattern out no problem. And by the time I got done with the church sermon, listening to it on the phone, I was about right here right in this section. So I was able to just totally figure this out and make this from the first row all the way. Let's see, this is 22 rows, so about the 18th row, 17th, 18th row. It was really neat. I was really thankful because, like I said, I struggled. I struggled all week trying to figure this out. So yeah, I think it's a really nice story, and it's true. So, but let's get started and get this going. To begin, we need to make a slip knot. We need to chain 37 plus 2. So I have my 37 chains. I'm going to add 2 for the turning chain. In the third chain from our hook, we will make 1 double crochet. That is our first chain, our second chain, and our third chain. So we will yarn over, go into that stitch, yarn over, pull that through. We have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. And that's our first double crochet. We will repeat the double crochet in each chain all the way until the end. And I'm at the end of row 1. This is my last double crochet. We will chain 2 and turn our work. In the same chain right here, we will make our first double crochet, and we will just be double crocheting 1 double crochet in each chain across. I am at the end of row 2 at my last stitch, which is a double crochet. I wanted to show you all this straight edge hack that I developed. So you yarn over for the double crochet, insert it into that stitch, bring your hook around and into the top of that chain 2, yarn over, complete the double crochet. And that gives you a much cleaner straight edge instead of that chain 2 sticking out. So we will chain 2 and we will turn for row 3. In that same chain, our first stitch will go right here. So we will yarn over, insert, yarn over, complete the double crochet. Now we will make 1 double crochet in the next 15 chains. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. The next step to do, we will chain 2 and skip 2 chains. 1 and 2. We will skip 2 chains, and in the third chain we will make 1 single crochet. Now we will chain 2, skip 2 chains, and make 1 double crochet in the third chain. One, 2, skip 2 chains, in the third chain make 1 double crochet. And that is what the pattern looks like so far. Now we will make 1 double crochet in each chain across. We will do that in each chain all the way until the end. So I'm on my last stitch on the 3rd row. I'm going to use that straight edge hack. I'm going to insert into that last stitch, bring the hook around into that loop of that top chain, pull it through and complete the double crochet. Chain 2 and turn. Okay, so for row 4, in the same chain, make 1 double crochet, and then make 1 double crochet in the next 15 chains, like we did for row 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so now we will skip 2 chains. Let's see, no, hold on. Same chain, make 1 double, and make 1 double crochet next 15 chains. I'll skip 2 chains, and in the single crochet we will make 5 double crochets, which is a shell stitch. So we will yarn over, and in the single crochet right here we will make 5 double crochets. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that is a shell stitch, the 5 double crochets. Actually, I might try to do this at a different angle. Okay, I think that's better. So the 5 double crochets in the same chain, that is our shell. So now we will skip 2 chains, and in the 3rd chain make 1 double crochet. So that means we will be making our double crochet on top of that double crochet. So we will yarn over and into this double crochet we will make a double crochet. That way it's equal on both sides. And now we will make 1 double excuse me, we will make 1 double crochet in each chain all the way until the end. In our last stitch here, we will make that straight edge hack. So we will go into our last chain. We will bring our hook around. And then complete that double crochet. And this is what our pattern looks like so far. So now we will repeat row 3. And row 3 was double crochet in the same chain, 1 double crochet in the next 15 chains. Then we chained 2, skipped 2 chains, and made a single crochet. And then we chained 2, skipped 2 chains, and then made a double crochet. And then made 1 double crochet in each chain all the way until the end. And then in the very last stitch I did the straight edge hack. So we will repeat row 3 and row 4 over and over until row 12. And that will give us the bottom part of the cross. So we are here in the pattern, and then we will just keep repeating row 3, row 4, row 3, row 4, row 3, row 4, row 3, row 4. And this is row 12. So we will chain 2, we will turn. So we will repeat row 3, go on the same chain, make 1 double crochet, then we will make 1 double crochet in the next 15 chains. This yarn's very soft for cotton yarn. And so we will make our double crochets all the way until right here. So if you notice how it keeps this straight line going up and a straight line going this way, that way it's blocked in. That is what we're doing. So I have 2 more double crochets. So I have that 1 more double crochet right there. It's very nice. So we will skip 2 chains. We will chain 2, skip 2 chains, and make a single crochet in the 3rd chain, which will be right on top of the very top part of that shell. So the shell will be right there. So we will chain 2, skip 2 chains, and then that 3rd chain, we'll make the single crochet. We will chain 2 and make our double crochet. So chain 2, skip 2, and in the next chain, double crochet. And then it creates that filet squared pattern there. And then we will continue with the double crochets across. And then that last chain, do the double crochet straight edge hack, complete the double crochet, chain 2, and turn. And now we will repeat row 4, which makes the shell on top of the single crochet. So just continue to repeat row 3 and row 4, row 3 and row 4, row 3 and row 4, all the way until you complete row 12. And I will meet you back at the end of row 12. I am at the end of row 12. I will double crochet in the last stitch using the straight edge hack. Chain 2 and turn. In the same chain, we will make 1 double crochet, in the next 3 chains we will make 1 double crochet in each. One and 2 and 3. Now we will chain 2, skip 2 chains, and in the next chain make 1 single crochet. So we will chain 2, skip 2 chains, and in the next chain make 1 single crochet. We are now making this part of the cross, this bottom row right here. So we will chain 2, skip 2, single crochet, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, single crochet, chain 2, skip 2, 1 double crochet, and then we will chain 2 and we will make 1 single crochet in that 3rd double crochet of the shell, and we will repeat this going across. So now we will chain 2 and we will skip 2 chains, and in the next chain we will make 1 double crochet, we will chain 2, we will skip 2, and we will make 1 single crochet in the next chain. We will chain 2, skip 2 chains, and then the next chain make 1 double crochet. We'll skip 2 chains, and then the next chain make 1 double crochet. Now we're at the 5 double crochet shell. So now we will chain 2, and then that third double crochet. So we will skip 2 chains, and in that third one we will make 1 single crochet. We will chain 2, we will skip 2 chains, and then that next chain on top that double crochet, we will make 1 double crochet, we will chain 2, we will skip 2, and in that next chain we will make 1 single crochet, we will chain 2, skip 2, and in the next chain make 1 double crochet. And see, these are setting up for the shells. So this right here, we will be making our 5 double crochet shells in these single crochets. We will chain 2, skip 2, and in the next chain we will make 1 single crochet. We will chain 2, skip 2, and in the next chain we will make 1 double crochet. And then in the next 3 chains, the last 3 chains, will be 1 double crochet in each. That way each side is identical. And in that last chain I will do that straight edge hack. See, this is coming around very nicely, isn't it? This will be very beautiful. And this just doesn't have to be for, Easter and Christmas. I'm a Christian, and I love this, so I'm definitely going to keep this all year around. But I do think it would be nice as holiday gifts or birthday gifts for family and friends. So for row 14, in the same chain, we will make 1 double crochet. In the next 3 chains, we will make 1 double crochet in each. Now we will skip 2 chains. We will skip these 2 chains and we will go right into that single crochet and make our shell stitch, which is the 5 double crochets. And I also have another pattern very similar to this, using the lotus flower stitch, which are puff stitches. So I have another tutorial coming up for another beautiful filet cross. So that's my shell stitch. So we will skip 2 chains and we will make a double crochet on top of this double crochet. Now we will go right into this single crochet and make another shell. So we will skip 2 and make our 5 double crochets in that single crochet. And now we will skip 2 chains and make a double crochet on top of that double crochet. Oops. And this is the middle of the cross. We will skip 2 chains and make a 5 double crochet shell right on top of that single crochet. We will skip 2 chains and we will make a double crochet on top of that double crochet. And we will skip 2 chains and make another 5 double crochet shell in that single crochet. We will skip 2 chains and make a double crochet on top of that double crochet. And then we will make our last shell in that single crochet. And then in the last 4 double crochets, we will make a double crochet in each of those 4. And then in that last chain, I will make that double crochet hack. And that is what it looks like so far. So we will chain 2 and turn. And what I really like about this is how this squares it off, how it's squared off. I really, really like that. And I love the shells inside the cross. I really, really love this pattern. And the other one, the other one that I will be making, instead of the shells, it'll be the 3 puff flowers, the lotus flowers. That one's very, very pretty too. And I'll be making that one next. So let's see, we are on row 15, I believe. Okay, so row 15, we will repeat row 13. So this row, we will be repeating this row here where we did the 4 double crochets, chain 2, skip 2, single crochet, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, single crochet. We will be doing this row on top of these shells. So we will make a double crochet in the same chain, next chain, 1 double crochet, next chain, 1 double crochet, next chain, 1 double crochet. We will chain 2, skip 2 chains, and in the next chain 1 single crochet. Oops. We'll chain 2, we will skip 2 chains and make 1 double crochet on top of that double crochet right here. So we are just repeating row 13. So now we will chain 2, skip 2, and single crochet in the next chain. So chain 2, skip 2, single crochet in the next chain. Now we will chain 2, skip 2, double crochet in the next chain. We'll just repeat this pattern all the way across. Chain 2, skip 2, and make a single crochet. Chain 2, skip 2, and make a double crochet. This is a great filet pattern, and it's very unique. I haven't seen anybody else make anything like this. We'll chain 2, skip 2, make a single crochet on top of that 3rd double crochet of that shell, chain 2, skip 2, make a double crochet on top of that double crochet. It's a fairly easy pattern. Chain 2, skip 2, And then that next chain, make a single crochet, chain 2, skip 2, and now we're at the end with our 4 double crochets. So we will chain 2, skip 2, and in that next chain make a double crochet. Now we will make a double crochet in the rest of those 3 chains. And in that last chain, we'll make that double crochet straight edge hack. That way it doesn't bulge out. And there we go. See if you all can see that better. Isn't that lovely? So now we will just be making our double crochets across, except for that middle, because in that middle piece right here, the cross has got to come up. So we will be double crocheting across here until we get to the middle, and then we will make that blocked in shell, and then the rest of them will be double crochets. And then we will basically be repeating what we did down here on top of here. And then of course the last 2 rows will be all double crochets like at the bottom. So yeah, it's fairly easy. So we're at the end, so we will chain 2 and turn. And now we're on row 16. Oops, sorry. Let me fix that. Okay, let's see. Row 16. Okay. So in the same chain, we will make a double crochet, and then I have it written down. In the next 15 chains, make 1 double crochet in each. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. We will put 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, 1 double crochet in the single crochet chain, 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, and we will continue putting 1 double crochet in each chain all the way across until we reach the middle right here. And we want to go up with the cross, so we want to continue making the shell stitch in the middle here, just like we did right here. So we will make our double crochets in the chain 2 spaces, and the single crochet, and the chain 2 space, and the double crochet, and the chain 2 space, the single crochet, the chain 2 space, and on the double crochet, and then right here we will make our shell stitch, and then we will continue with the double crochets across. So there's 2 chains here, so that means it gets 2 double crochets. And then a single crochet, that gets 1 double crochet. And I'm keeping pretty tight tension with this one, so this one is smaller than the first one, and that just happens, you know, sometimes with tension. I didn't realize how tight of tension I was using with this one, so the first one is a little bit bigger, so that matters as well on if your tension is kind of loose and relaxed or if it's pretty tight. But we will continue with the double crochet. So this is a chain 2 space, so that gets 2 double crochets, and this is keeping our stitch count right. That way it's the same as it was down here. And then this 1 double crochet gets 1 double crochet. And then the chain 2 space, that gets 2 double crochets. The single crochet gets 1 double crochet. This chain 2 space, that gets 2 double crochets. This double crochet right here gets 1 double crochet. And then, let's see, and then it's time to make our shell stitch, or 5 double crochets on top of that single crochet. We will skip those 2 chains and make 1 double crochet in this double crochet. And now we will continue making our double crochets across. And I will meet you back here for the next row. So I am at the end of the row. I made my double crochets across. I will make my double crochet straight edge hack right here in this last chain. I will chain 2 and turn. Let's see. So for row 17, what we will be doing is we will be repeating from row 3. We will repeat row 3 and 4 for, let's see, we will repeat 3 and 4 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more rows. So for 5 more rows, we will repeat 3 and 4. So right here, the cross comes across right here. We want to make our 3 shells, which is, we just made the shell. So the net for this row, we will make our 16 double crochets, chain 2. We will make our single crochet on the 3rd double crochet of the shell. Then we will skip 2, chain 2, skip 2, and then double crochet across, chain 2, come up, make 16 double crochets, and then we will make the 5 double crochet shell in the single crochet, and then skip 2 chains and make our double crochet and double crochet across. So we will continue to do that, and I will meet you all back at row, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I will meet you all back at the end of row 21. So just continue to repeat the pattern that we got going on, where we make our double crochet, 16 double crochets across to right here, and then we will make this pattern right here that we did here, and until row 21, and I will meet you all back there. I am at the end of row 21. We have 2 more rows left, and this is what we have so far on the top of the cross. So now all we need to do is I need to finish my last stitch, chain 2, and make double crochets all the way across, and then the last row will be double crochets all the way across. And also wanted to show you all the other pattern that I made that is very similar to this that I will be making as well. I'm just not sure what yarn I want to make it in. And this white is very beautiful, but I'm not really sure if it was hard to see what I'd done because of the white. But the next cross fillet pattern that we're going to make is very similar to this. It just has the lotus flower stitch in the middle instead of the shells. And this one I made in this is cotton ripple cake in the color quarry. And this is a really nice cotton yarn. It's just I thought it was a little hard to see the filet cross in this. So I'm going to teach this next. And then I also made this for Easter as well, this coaster. This was very, very easy. This was a lot more easier than these. And this is the reverse single crochet border, which I think this really made it look like a coaster. I'm just not sure what yarn I want to teach you all how to make this in. I did get some yarn from Walmart. I got some peaches and cream stripy yarn. I like that with the different shades of gray. And then this, I really thought this was pretty with the different shades of the pinks. And then this one is just Peaches and Cream Original, which I thought that would be really pretty for spring and Easter. And then this one is Kobu. I have used this once before to make a slouchy hat, which turned out beautiful, by the way, absolutely beautiful. This is a very soft cotton yarn. I believe this is the type of yarn that socks, crocheted and knitted socks are made out of. So I thought this navy blue would be really pretty too. So I really don't know which one of these four I should use to make this cotton, because all these are cotton, just different types. This is a thicker, kind of rougher cotton. This is super soft cotton, and then these two are, the softness is kind of in between these two. So if you all want to comment which yarn you all would like to see it made in, that would help out a lot, because I have not made my decision on what yarn I should use. Let's see, this one here is in Fleur de Lavender. And this has, let's see, white, yellow, purples. It's even got a little bit of pink, and it's got a little bit of blue in there. You can see that blue. I think that's really pretty. This one is the Peaches and Cream Stripey. And this one is in the color Flannel. And this is also the Stripey. This is very pretty. Different shades of pinks. Very light pinks are in there. This one is called Quiet Dahlia. And this is the Lion Brand Kobu. And this is in the color Steel Blue, which is a very pretty navy blue. It's got a shine to it, like a sheen. I'm not sure if you all can see that. You see that? It's got a sheen to it. It's very pretty. Yeah, so just write in the comment which yarn you would like me to use to make this this next one. And then let's finish this up. So we're on our last two rows. Now all we have to do is make that double crochet in the same chain and make one double crochet across. But I was thinking these cross patterns, these would also be great as Mother's Day gifts, as well as Easter gifts and christening gifts, baptism gifts, birthday gifts, Christmas gifts, Thanksgiving gifts too, actually. I think these would be really great gifts. And I've seen regular plain filet cross patterns, and I've seen bobble stitch cross patterns, but I've never seen anything like this. And what I was picturing I wanted to make, like I said, I had a very hard time trying to develop the pattern for this. What I kept trying just wasn't working. The stitch counts weren't working right. And me and my father-in-law, we had woke up Sunday morning. We wasn't able to go to church because we wasn't feeling well. We was sick. And he had pulled up the church sermon online. And it just, all of a sudden, I was just able to figure this out. And I literally had no problems. Like all morning I kept working at it, and I couldn't get it. I kept taking it apart. And yeah, he turned it on, and I was listening to it, and it just all came together, which I thought was really great. It just shows that, God does help. He does. He definitely helps. So yeah, so right here, all we have to do is make our 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, and then the double crochet in the single crochet, the 2 double crochets in the chain 2 space, and then double crochets across. So that's all we got to do to finish this up. After this, we got one more row, just to make it match the bottom, and then we are done. And then I gotta get started on some other stuff. I need to get started on these. I want to get these finished within the next couple days. So yeah, if you all could leave a comment on which yarn you all would like to see me make these other 2 cross patterns in, that would be great. I really need to get started on them ASAP though. I got some other patterns I've got to work on too. Got a little cute mini Easter basket pattern that I need to make. I have a headband pattern with a carrot that I need to make. Let's see what else. Oh, I have a cute little flower crochet ring that I need to make as well. I did make a bunny ear beanie, a basic beanie with bunny ears. I'm going to try to get that done before Easter as well. I've got quite a few patterns that I've got to get done ASAP. Easter's coming up. It's right around the corner. Just a busy, busy little bee. And then after this row, Just gotta do the 1 double crochet in each chain all the way across. So now we just need to chain 2 and turn on the last row. This is looking beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. So pretty. So last row. I believe we're on row 23 now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so we are on row 23. I'm just gonna double crochet across. And also, after Easter, also I've already made a new stitch pattern. I don't know if anyone else has made it. I could be the first one, you never know. But I made a new stitch pattern, like completely new stitch pattern. It's got a really neat kind of zigzag effect to it. And I'd actually already made one for the love of my life to go on his dresser. And I thought that would be a nice pattern that's not real girly, you know, something that is neutral, like a neutral pattern. Or if there's any men out there that are watching my videos, it could be also, you know, used for a man's washcloth. And I'll be making that soon too. And then I've also made some really cute flowers. Like these flowers are different from everybody else's. I like to try to, you know, I like to try to make things different from everybody else's. So my flowers, you're never going to see any like it except from me, because it is very different and it's not that hard to make them at all. And I'm going to be making those with some spring washcloth patterns. That's another reason why I got these colors, because I thought that the new stitch pattern I developed, I have no idea what I'm going to name it. I haven't thought of that yet. It's kind of thinking of like a river stitch or something, because it's zigzaggy and wavy. It's really neat. And I thought, since that will be like the neutral pattern, I thought I could use this yarn for it, because it kind of looks manly, but then yet it, it would be good for, women too, neutral. And then I thought, for the flower um, crochet washcloths, the washcloth with the flower on it, I developed actually I developed 4 flowers. But I thought these would be pretty for spring, for those too. So those will be coming up soon. I just need to finish the Easter cross patterns and the Easter stuff, like the Easter basket and the Easter headband with the carrot. I think the carrot's really cute. I think that's really adorable. This is actually scrubby yarn, to make the washcloth scrubbies. I saw that in Walmart and I thought that would look great for crochet grass. And then this is alpaca wool from Hobby Lobby. So I got to get that done within the week also. So I made this, a regular twisted headband, and then I thought, look how cute that would look, especially on little girls. So I got that coming up too. I got a lot. Got a lot I made. A lot of videos to make. Busy. Okay, so that is it. Let me try to get a better shot at that. Like, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Oops, sorry. I think that's very beautiful. Beautiful filet pattern for the cross. And this one is smaller than this one, but I did tight tension. I'm sure you all could probably tell that in the video. I was definitely making it tighter. This is the first one I made. Same hook, same yarn here. It's just I made it more relaxed, more looser, relaxed tension. And that made a big difference, didn't it? Look at that. Like, that's significantly smaller. But so just remember that, if you make this with loose, relaxed tension, then it'll definitely be a little bit bigger. And if you make it tight, then it'll look like that. So let's see if I got a ruler handy. There's a ruler. Okay, so with the tight tension, I was able to make this a little over 7.5 across, and then looks like almost 9 inches vertically, and then a little over 7.5 horizontally. And then with the relaxed loose tension, it is a little over 8.5 horizontally, and then looks like right at 10.5, well, almost 10.5 vertically. So yeah, but either way, they both look beautiful. They both look very, very beautiful, and the back is identical. So the back's identical to the front, which is really good. So okay, well, thank you all for watching. I'm really glad that you all got to join me today to learn how to make this beautiful filet cross pattern. And yeah, if you all would like to see me make these filet cross patterns in these different colors of yarn, or even the white yarn, just leave a comment in the video and say, hey Ashley, I'd like you to make that coaster in this color, or this lotus stitch cross in this color. So yeah, I got to get started on that within the next day or two. So but thank you all for watching, and I will see you all soon. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I've constantly got really good stuff coming out a few times a week, every week. And so yeah, so thank you all. Bye bye.